I will push the button.
Oh, we're back to Top Shows Podcast.
Why?
I'll fix it.
Thank you.
I can only do it temporarily.
Like it switches back?
Well, it's just on this broadcast.
Gotcha. Oh, crap. Oh, well. Well, that didn't get me where I wanted to be at all. Jam. Live from the lair. This lair. Right, Roy, yeah. No, can't type with finger picks on. Do you jam? Okay, so that's up there now. Looks like it's going to work. It's working.
Greetings. We'll get started in a couple minutes.
Wow, that's a...
We are hitting the share button in multiple places. You can do the same.
Do the same.
Thank you.
Huh. So is this not coming through? This should be coming through. Let's see if it is. Okay, there it goes. Okay, cool. Kristen Jones. Nope, not Kristen Rebecca. Kristen Jones and moi, live from our lair. Must be Wednesday.
Hey, Amber. Welcome. And Tracy, hello.
The ladies. And Jeffrey Franklin.
I don't see him in a comment.
But no, well, he liked it though.
Oh, okay. Not a lady.
No.
Chris Eric. Hello, Chris.
Hold it down for the men folk. Man, now I sort of want to pick up. I can't talk. That's not a good signifier for how things are going to go. Now I want to like throw up pictures of Chris Eric, but I don't have anything immediately on hand.
Like vomit them forth.
Vomit them forth. Yeah, baby. Uh-huh. I think that's all I'm going to do on the sharing front. I've clicked all the clicks that I want to click. Sorry, it's just I like that shirt and I'm glad that it's there.
It's finally getting cool enough where I feel like you could wear it and not die.
Yay. Well,
it's still going to wait?
Though. Not tonight.
Okay.
I don't think tonight's the night. Finally, Chris Eric.
Rob purchased a shirt over the summer. It's a short sleeve shirt, but it's polyester. It's like pure polyester. And it's a fun, geeky shirt, but he might have died if he wore it in the summer.
I just don't know this fabric stuff. Like, Kristen has pointed pointed to be true in a number of ways that I could have gone horribly wrong, I guess. I wonder how many of my friends have read Dune.
Nice.
I'm realizing I can't find my copy, which is like worrying.
I bet
me.
you lent it to somebody.
Probably. I blame Sharif.
I'm rereading it, but on ebook.
Ibukia.
Ebook.
Ibukia. On a Sugarwire reader?
Excuse me?
What? It's a horrible realization that I had years ago that if I was going to dress fancy, the only way that that could ever come to pass is if Rowan dresses me. So, you know, I don't even know what seersucker means. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. So what a kiss could mean. It's departure with a promise. My fellow passengers are discontent. The FAA has much to say. It's too much baggage anyway. Only at a line and have your way with me and throw me back again. I am no danger after all. It's what you get for looking at a place and seeming, well, hell, I'm so excited before dawn. If I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me with her je ne sais quoi, but I know, wow, well, what one could mean. It's gonna be a long, hard departure. A harder landing still, the pilot has apologies. I can't hear for the racing of my heart. You lynched me on the plane for speaking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Really, who could blame me now as the light explode around? Here's what you get for flying late for dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Day is coming once again and people sit in rage. I haven't cared in years to what they think. Fingers claw up on the clocks as they try and stretch the time with surgery and perjury and God. I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I booked this years ago and I'm leaving in the morning for my flight. I got too much on my mind and now there's someone on my lips. You must be crazy to be ready for my life. Oh, yeah, I hate to be late. I hate to be late. Something caught me by the conscience. Instead of finding where I'm going. Christmas won't find Texas and back home I hear it's snowing. Give me back the trains, those DCs take their toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. Clinging beast of steel and concrete, did you feel the want of it for me? Yeah, I know you felt the heat. If that seems like something other than I am, won't you please excuse the dust and pardon all my mess? These strains
trains, they don't like planes. They will let me board regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. Hold me in the station, I'm no danger after all. Yeah, kiss me like it's snowing and they won't let us take off. I'm talking trusting, slow and sweet. Some chord or another. I won't bitch about delays.
Jazz version.
I want a little more of this.
Thank you. Rob's going to make an adjustment. Chris says the music sounds good, so that's good.
Is there a butt there?
No. Well, I mean,
A butt there?
he probably has a
sorry.
butt. I saw a meme recently that it was like, so somebody told me that jazz is about the notes that you don't play, and now I'm just having nightmares that I'm just constantly playing jazz all the time because it's the notes that you don't play. I don't know.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Everyone is constantly playing jazz.
This needs to come out of my pocket because it is like entirely too warm.
So we have like sort of a set, but if there are requests, drop them in the comments and we are happy to consider them.
I'm concerned about Chris Eric being mostly pants. I'm going to have to avoid looking at the chat for a little while because I think the conversation going on between Susan and Chris is going to probably be too hilarious. Plus, when Susan said sort of crinkly, I was worried that it was a sound comment.
Yeah.
But I think we're okay. We're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seersucker is sort of crinkly.
I'll have to look for pictures later. So we're ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland. But if you're tuned into this, you probably already know that. We are live from our lair. Kristen Jones and I, the rest of our bandmates are wherever they may be.
They left us, but they'll be back.
They'll be back. Next week, Heather and I are going to celebrate our 20th anniversary playing together.
You guys started when you were like 10, right?
Very flattering, dear. November 16th at the Java Head in College Park, Maryland. So the 16th show is going to join me at my spring open mic with featured artist Mark Muleman Massey, who's going to play the blues, and I will think about the blues, but I will mostly be thinking, Heather, can you believe it? We've been playing for 20 years. And then she's going to join us for the next live. It'll be me and her for the next live from the lair, being all like, there's probably going to be a lot of, can you believe it, 20 years? I can't believe it, 20 years. You can decide which of those voices was more like Heather. And we may drink. Maybe that'll be a tequila webcast. One more toy to take. They say it will not hurt him. They say they will give it lovingly, but they stay to suck the joy from him. They suck it down, suck it down, suck it down. The way you finish fruit, it always leaves you hungry. It's one more toy for the boy. Oh, one more way to make him pay for all these things that he will never be. will not harm her. They say she will give it lovingly, and they say it'll make her stronger. She's beaten down, she's beaten up, she's beaten back, she's fucking up. She needs a tool and she needs it now. Here's to an educated labor and some help from alcohol. She don't need no time to hone him, she just needs to make him strong. I was born to be a weapon, I was born to be a savior, I was born to be some comment on some other guy's behavior, and run and jump and hide and climb and climb and climb and it's one more toy to break. That thing is always screaming. The telephone is off the hook with creditors and debitors and people with their dying needs. We'll keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. Wrapped in plastic, plastic's plastic. Keep the water, keep them down. You're one more toy for me to play, 'cause I'm so much older than I ever thought I would live to be. Yeah, I was born to be a star, some bullfighting hero. I'm here to save us all. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, you ever had to see me fall? It's a 9mm automatic. You got 20 in the back on the run. I never thought a boy so young could have it. I never thought a boy could be so dumb. You know you can empty those things in 7 seconds. Quicker, faster with your finger on the trigger, knowing no one ever needed either through my life. Spit that clip and jack one in and check the mirror and shoot again and shoot again and shoot again. Your revolution is the answer. You fight with all your might. Both sides they got the ammo, both sides they got the right. You can take it street by street, slow just like a lover. Every man is an oppressor, every man is just a soldier, like a load for peace, man. It's just the fight I've always dreamed of. You're the fight I've always dreamed of. Born to be some in the ring to save this world. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I never had to see me. Oh, oh, oh. Got warm down here fast. Is that just me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you're just hot,
Oh,
dear.
that's sweet, dear.
We could crack the window. I'll go do that. This one's for Susan. Happy birthday. Happy yesterday birthday, Susan. I think this one's for Susan.
Of course it is.
Okay.
Sun is snaking its shiny self up over these trees, beam by beam, its lights reaching me. It's an unwelcome spy. When half opened, I watch as the clock creep, watch your shadow sleep alongside me again. Nice like a long lost lover, rediscovering. Twitch, it's a groan, my body's displeased. I've been awake for far too long. It's sending me complaints up and down my spine. I send a message back down the line. You know this is no fault of mine. No fault of mine. It's 3 long months of travel and dust. It's bringing you home to me. I'm waiting at the gate with the sun in my way. It's hiding Kansas from my gaze. The sheets are like sand, yeah, they slip but they stick. I've been screaming in my dreams again. Last night by the river, I lay my eyes on another. No longer a stranger, but not quite a lover. I was held dear, but now you're holding me back. You're under my skin and I'm loving it. I was held down, but now you're holding me up, dear. Take what you can carry, I surrender it. It's 3 long months of travel and dust. It's bringing you home to me. I'm waiting at the gate with the sun in my way. It's hiding Kansas from my gaze. I've been training like a boxer, get my mouth into shape. I'm shaping up as a socket. I'm changing my draw. I'm gonna hold your gaze. Sleeping in the dust bowl, it's burning air, it's turning to glass. It's a hell on earth here. It sucks the breath from your breast here. I got shelter erected, you know I got green grass underfoot. After all these miles and all these words, I'm set to slake your thirst. I promise thunder on the arrival and lightning will strike twice, dear. Maybe 3 times, lady, if you are very good. I promise to crack the sky. I promise to stand so high. I promise to make the ride worthwhile. Got an love what you got and love what you get. I love you for leaving again. I've been trained, I'm gonna watch you in. I just wanna hold your gaze until you leave again. I've been training like a boxer, get my mouth into shape. I'm shaping up as a tiger and I'm changing my draw. I love what you got and I love what you give. I'm gonna hold your gaze, yeah, I love what you got and I love what you give. I'm gonna hold your gaze, yeah, I love what you got and I love what you give. I'm gonna get through a song tonight. Yeah, right. What's that? All right.
Susan have wooted.
Wooted. Susan hath wooted. Happy birthday, Susan. That was it Monday or was it Sunday? My brain is like absolutely
Her
confabulated.
birthday was yesterday. Yeah.
Was yesterday. Okay,
Was
gosh, yeah, my brain is like, because I was thinking, how do I wish her a happy birthday? But I don't think she's going to be on this web stream. And plus, it was awkward to wish a happy birthday to someone who wasn't probably physically in the room with all these other people. Anyways, neither here nor there. Yeah, it was just yesterday. She's a flip. So Susan, so happy birthday. I'm so sad that we can't be out there with you, or you here with us, but teleportation still isn't a thing. And it's really awkward because I think that teleportation, when it does finally come around, is A, going to be too expensive for the everyday folk like us, and B, it's going to be like a test phase kind of situation. I tend to be a first adopter, which is really bad because that's how I end up with a lot of gear that breaks. But when it comes to teleporting your friends and family, I don't think that that's something I want to be a first adopter to, because that's how you get it was like Spaceballs or something like that, where you teleport and the butt is forward and the rest of you is backward, and it's just terrible. You don't even want to go there. So, I mean, like, we want to keep your butt on the same side as your butt, where your butt belongs. You want to be butt-sided one way, facing the other way. And so teleportation, probably not something that's going to happen anytime soon. What?
No. But speaking of people who recently had birthdays, Joni Mitchell also recently had a birthday.
Joni's birthday was Sunday.
Yeah. Yep. And there was a big to-do in New York. Brandi Carlile did did she play all of Blue, or I don't know. It was, we have
really?
friends there was at Carnegie Hall, blah, blah, blah.
Carnegie, isn't it? Carnegie? Carnegie? It's like what your brother does to you when you're fighting. He gives you Carnegies.
Carnegie. Yeah. Anyway, we will play the Joni song. We usually is reserved for winter times, but it's getting closer.
It's getting
to that.
wintry.
Yeah.
And we were watching the television and saw already our first Christmas commercial. So it doesn't bother me too much because I'm someone who listens to Christmas carols like all year.
That's true.
Quite happily. But means I feel I can get away with this. And I know I played all this at the VOM, but Susan
Not
literally
all
said
of you
she
were there.
missed Kristen on this. So. Oh, you know what? Coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on, but it don't snow here, yeah, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. I wish I had a river skate away on. So I wish I had a river so wide to keep my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river so wide I could get away on. So I made my baby say goodbye. You tried hard to help me and put me at ease. You know you love me so hard, you left me down on my knees. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle, yeah, I'm selfish and I'm sad. I gone and lost the best woman that I ever had. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. And so I wish I had a river so wide to teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river so wide I could skate away on. And so I made my baby cry. It's coming on Christmas, and they're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. Nice to play.
Thank you, Susan. What?
I didn't think this through. I gotta find this one.
Oh, we can put it somewhere else if you want. All right. Need to apply rosin so I can kick some more ass.
Dreamt I'd wed a cellist, smart and lithe and kind. She'd work her fingers to the bone for a song. We'd meet someplace mundane and go someplace exotic. And deep inside the dream, our moves were flawless. On the royalties, we'd run off with the nouveau witch. But ain't life a bitch? I still penny pinch. I can barely save a dime. I've been running up on poverty like a cat who's flirting hungrily. But deep inside the dream, our lives are flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, The seasons don't mean anything. Steady gone, circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, and nothing up my sleeve. Dreamt there was a sickness, and it spread its all across the land. Couldn't wash our hands with our wedding bands, chapping lips and fingertips. We stayed someplace mundane, 'cause any travel seemed exotic. And deep inside the nightmare, our lives are flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons don't mean anything. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. There's still nothing in my pocket and no one on my arm. You forget all those dreams when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something warm. You know how you forget all those names when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something flawless. Dreamt I'd left the city, but everyone was starving. Pharaoh, they'd kill you for a song. Masked faces, lowered eyes, and lips were so exotic. We're in danger for our lives, 'cause everyone is lawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons don't mean anything. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm.
We'll get Chuck back to beatbox on that song. And do the chip. Oh, hey, Jay. Thank you. And Rob, the new speaker sounds good. So we just got new QSC speakers.
Can you call them by name? Because that'd be hot.
No, not yet.
QSC K10.2. Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, you can contribute to the speaker fund at paypal.me/ilyAIMY or Venmo at ilytips.
Venmo.
We didn't need new speakers, but we wanted new speakers.
Oh yes, I need them.
We're gonna sell our Mackie Thumps if anybody local wants some Mackie Thumps. They're quite good. Or you agreed to sell them to Bills.
Well, I mean, I'll do what I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us know if you need speakers.
And a QSC K12 too, because that was just too big. But if you want it, it's a magnificent speaker.
Beth, I think the license plate was an old memory photo. We've had that Rob's been posting on this day in various years.
Yes, and I haven't been really clear about what years they've been, but it's
Yeah.
been interesting to go through them. This day in 2009, someone turned me on to. Focus! 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 It's not gonna focus.
Fred Kelly Freedom Pics.
There we go. It focused.
So he's been buying these finger pics since
Yeah,
2009.
2009. I was in a venue called the Vanilla Bean Coffee Bar just outside of Putnam, Connecticut, and I was playing, and I'd cracked the nails that I was playing with, and at the time I was playing with Nailing AccuSculpts. If you were Nailing man yourself, woman, anyone could be using the Nailing AccuSculpts, but they were very nice nails. I was running into this problem where, like, in 2009, those of you who were touring in 2009 may have noticed that, like, your biggest expenditure, which was gasoline, suddenly skyrocketed up, much like it's doing right now. Although nowadays, it's gone up by like it's gone up by like $1.
$1,
So
more,
that's like
more than $1, like $1.50 since
$1.50 at this
last
point.
year.
Since last year, but like, so that's like a 30 to 45 zop increase over the course of the year. Over the course of 2 to 3 weeks back then, I think due to hurricanes, I don't remember exactly what the circumstance was, gas prices doubled, and that really, really sucked because we were driving a truck at the time. We were touring around with Rowan. Anyways. When those gas prices doubled, one of the lesser known problems that me and like 5 guitarists in the world suddenly had was all the fake nails we'd been using suddenly started using softer plastics. And I was going around to CVS's and Walgreens and things all across the country saying, hey, did you get any Nailing AccuSculpt nails that were shipped to you before August, I think it was? And, this became a more and more awkward conversation. And eventually I was falling back on Kiss nails, but, if you know anything about your nails, those are really brittle. Neither here nor there. Anyway, so I was having this lament with this other guitarist in Connecticut, and he said, check out these things that I just discovered. Fred Kelly Freedom Pics. And they were amazing, and they're great, and I've been using them ever since. And I'm just so grateful they exist. Now, unlike most things that I've fallen in love with, like this guitar or the strings that I was using at the time, or hell, mini discs, anything that I become that I become a believer in generally gets discontinued rather rapidly. So I'm really grateful that hasn't happened with Fred Kelly Freedom Pics. Sigh. Yeah, man, 12 years. That's kind of nuts. I don't think I've used anything for 12 years. I'm looking around
You've had
this
your
room.
guitar that long, haven't you?
This guitar?
Yeah.
It's 2010.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. I'm always saddened that Ellis Paul never recognizes me when we cross paths. And I've just realized, much through looking back at these old photographs, that may well be because the last time we played with him, well, not the last time we played with him, but yeah, the formative time when we actually played a show together, was the day after Halloween when I'd shaved my face so I could be Captain Mal from Firefly. And so
Even his own mother didn't recognize him.
So I guess it's excusable that Ellis Paul just does not even know who the hell I am. Well, I'm a pistol, yeah, a 45. I just shot 2 men in this hot house dive, and now I'm smoking. Yeah, I'm barrel hot, I'm burning. Now let's try that again. Well, I'm a pistol, yeah, 45. I just shot 2 men in this hot house dive, and now I'm smoking, yeah, I'm burning hot. A barrel of metal, believe it or not. I was bought by a man named Ray, a carrot kitty, a member of the NRA, but he left me out in his car one day. Another finger on my trigger, hasn't seen his 16th birthday. Some things they don't tell you when you're right on that assembly line, like who's gonna the hand that holds you and what's gonna be their state of mind. Well, hell, I'm not much bigger than a pointed index finger, but who am I to lay the blame? I'm only here to cause some pain. Hey, hear the sirens, hear them singing, man, hear them singing my song. Where the sun sets, I get upset, darkness fills me, I'm gonna light up the world. Some things they don't tell you when you're right on that assembly line, like who's gonna the hand that holds you and what's with their state of mind. Well, hell, I'm not much bigger than a pointed index finger, but who am I to lay the blame? I'm only here to cause some pain. 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 Would you believe I have seen better days? I starred in westerns, you know, I won rave reviews. But now I'm stuck on this shelf, I'm tagged for Judgment Day. I gotta change that jury's point of view. You see, guns don't kill people, it's the bullets that do. I say guns don't kill people, it's the bullets that do. Bullets that do, yeah. Tell you when you're right on that assembly line, like who's gonna the hand that holds you and what's with the state of mind. Well, and I'm not much bigger than a pointed index finger, but who am I to lay the blame? I'm only here to cause some pain. 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 I always blend that into another song, and so therefore I actually have no ending for that song.
Do you? What do you?
I always blend it into steel.
Huh. Oh,
Or come back from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is an Ellis Paul song called Autobiography of a Pistol.
No, I don't know that Ellis Paul is playing Nerfa, but we are, ish. We're playing, we've recorded a guerrilla showcase for Saw on behalf of Focus. It's all very incestual.
Incestual? Ancestral?
No, incestual. It's very, like, it's sort of incesty. Incestuous. Incestuous. Okay, incestuous. So if you are part of NERFA this year, you bought your NERFA tickets, NERFA passes, whatever it is.
That would be Northeastern Regional Folk Alliance, and I'll put the website for that. Anybody can attend. It's virtual.
It's a spectacular sort of amalgamation of stuff, and you don't really get the feel for what a NERFA during a regular year is, which, geez, oh flip, I don't know that I'm ever going to be comfortable around that kind of crowd again. But it's this crazy glut of musical input. And ilyAIMY was invited to participate in a Joel Pomerantz memorial showcase, which I'm just really and the list of people like Gillian Matundin and Cletus Kennelly. My brain is blanking on there were so many like amazing people, and Jay Keating came through the comments a little while ago, so maybe he can drop things in there. Jules Bland is part of that. Joey Jenkins, Silence Echoes. A lot of familiar names and a lot of familiar faces, and so being part of that was really beautiful. And then Heather has actually got a formal showcase as well, and I think another gorilla. So there's there'll be familiar faces if you buy a Nerfa ticket, and then you'll just discover so much stuff. You discover so many amazing things that way. It's technically a professional conference, and so that also means you can sit in on things like, the world of professional recording as it reflects on you and your family.
Like in 2012, on this day, we were at NERFA attending one of those panels.
Yeah. It was probably saying something like, social media might be important one day. And perhaps, have you heard of this thing called streaming?
In 2013, we were also there, crowded into the hotel hallways, going from room to room, hearing these what are called guerrilla showcases. And as you can probably tell, not so COVID friendly. So that's why they're doing it virtually this year.
If that ever gets back to like I said, I just don't know that I'll ever be real plussed about being in that kind of environment again. That's just so crazy. That's one of the most interesting things going back and putting these old photographs up is the crowds, just being comfortable being shoulder to shoulder with, 100 people.
Tis a different world.
I don't want to play that yet.
Okay. We will play some song.
My grandfather told me about his boat. He might have said ship, I don't really know. He said he ran up to the front as the planes roared in. He might have said back, it was a long time ago. My grandmother told me about running away. She might have said towards, I don't really know. But the planes roared in, the planes roared on. They only dropped paper, but she never came home. But who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Non-stop at supper, she never shut up. Like if she left space, she'd remember the town where she grew up too fast and left even faster in the dead of the night, never making a sound. Lips pressed tight, hands pressed tighter, the thrum of a bomber, the buzz of a fighter. Stumbling with nothing, they carried my uncle. It wasn't really fair, but it sure was something. Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Since I never bent, I'll never bend unless I do. And since I never broke, I'll never break unless I do. And since I never lied, you know I will always be true. And I will never die until I do. Dinner was tense on the 4th of July. I've learned what it means when my dad looks away and my grandfather flinched in the rocket's red glare, like there was something in the air I just couldn't smell. We slowly went deaf, we slowly went blind in our grandparents' house with their overstocked shelves. We tossed out his story and we tossed out his crimes. We threw it all out like it didn't mean something. Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? If you spend your life running, you got only yourself.
It's a song called Everything I Remember About the War, and we just played that this past Sunday morning for a church service. It's Unitarian, of course. They asked us to play, their theme was on war and peace.
They wanted songs about forgiveness, and I had to we had to dance around that somewhat, because I don't think I'm in that place. I'm not writing songs about forgiveness very much right now.
You can deviate
I know.
also.
Did we play this too much?
No. Chris did mention Balisette earlier, so.
I'm really glad that Jay found a way forward on doing the Joel Pomerantz memorial showcase. I think it was a really good thing. He tried to pair older artists, and I'm an older artist, with younger artists. And unfortunately, the timing didn't work out. We couldn't actually perform with Emily Hall, was our other half. Though actually, while the NERFA showcase is going on, I will actually be running sound for Emily Hall. So I was sort of like, okay, that probably counts. And since Joey's one of the younger artists, we can still be his older artist, but actually his older artist was Lynn Hollyfield. It's incestuous, like I said. And what I mean by incestuous in this case is I just mean we have a very tight-knit scene in a lot of ways, and I think that's kind of beautiful. And while I'm thinking about Joel, he was so frustrating, and but such a supporter and such a believer in things, and a point that Jay and I have come back to over and over again is that someone who was that frustrating but so beautiful in his way probably wouldn't have been accepted in any other scene. Like, I feel like we've toured all around the country, and we've seen Joel's all around the country, and they are generally excluded and minimized and diminished. So I greatly appreciate what he did. This song has nothing to do with him. This song has a lot to do with thinking you're going to have to give up important things to realize your dreams. all the way. Oh, to go my mother's way, screaming all the while. But now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything and leave no one left standing. Oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me, 'cause I will come for you, just as will come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, the crown will kill me. I'm headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way, kill after kill after kill. But I keep my teeth unto myself, I keep my weapons clean. So you throw me to the sands for this and run my children to the ground. Oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me, 'cause I will come for you, just as will come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, the ground will kill me. Damn what I won't do, and damn what I won't say to you. And I won't tell you how it ends or who abandons you. Just damn what they will do to you. Bear you to the killing fields, I'll place you on the line. I dig your hole myself, my friend, just like I've always done. When my war is through with you, had its way as I'll shed my tears for the way it died, and wash my hands for you. Oh, my love, my life, you'll have what is left of me, and I will come with you after the dawn with me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to heaven hold me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to heaven hold me. My Sahaya, Sahaya.
I'm sad that the balisette does not make an appearance in the new Dune. Spoiler, sorry. Apparently they actually recorded all these songs with the actor who plays Gurney Halleck in the new movie, and none of them are in the
I'm hoping that there's going to be a lengthy,
director's
cut
cut
version.
Yeah.
I hadn't spotted Michael. Thank you, Michael Brand. Happy Veterans Day unto thee as well.
Thank you, Beth.
Sorry, I'm moody. I've been just getting...
Played the moody song.
I know, I've been playing some moody songs.
What do we have that's not moody?
Hey, come on now. I totally got
I did sort of make the moody set list. Yeah.
Carrie would like to correct you, or maybe she's adding information.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, it's Josh Brolin as Gurney.
It makes a good gurney. I was all right with it.
Yeah.
The casting is amazing. I was on board with what they did with it. Just page through this for a sec. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. The problem is all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you in your struggle to be free. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. She said it's really not my habit to intrude. Furthermore, I hope my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. But I repeat myself, at the risk of seeming crude, there must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Step out the back, Jack, make a new plan, stand. No need to be coy, boy, just get yourself free. Hop on the bus, Gus, no need to discuss much. Just drop off the key to Lee and get yourself free. She said it grieves me to see you in such pain. I wish there was something I could do to make you smile again. I said I appreciate that. Come here and please explain about these 50 ways. She said, why don't we both just sleep on it tonight? And I believe in the morning you'll begin to see the light. And then she kissed me, and I saw that she was right. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Slip out the back, Jack, make a new plan, stand. No need to be coy, boy, just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus, no need to discuss much. Hell, drive off the key, Lee, and get yourself free. Step out the back, Jack, make a new plan, stand. No need to be coy, boy, just get yourself free. Hop on the bus, Gus, no need to discuss much. Drop off the key to Lee and get yourself free. We gotta pick a note. What was your ending note?
E minor.
Oh. What? That's not really how the chorus resolves, though.
That was the surrealist Paul Simon version at the end.
Alright. I have a plan.
Okay. So other stuff coming up. In-person gigs are getting fewer, but there still are some. Rob and Heather will be playing November 20th at Red Shedman Brewing, which is at Linganore Winery and Mount Airy, Maryland. So you can check that out. I shall put that in the comments.
I've never learned too quickly. I don't land too well. I have been known to burn brightly. I get scared and turn tail. Ignoring signs on 95, trying hard to catch your eye. I'm worried you'll miss my turn and stop the ride. Don't stop the ride. I don't make friends too quickly. But I fall in love too damn fast. I still remember your dog's birthday. How is my life still littered with all of your past? I grew up and hopped a train. I ran away from everything. I think the cop, he let me go because of you. But he stopped the ride. So when I see your exit, I still think of that one time my father scared you badly, and you promised to tell me why. Please tell me why. Please tell me why. Why? Please tell me why. Please tell me why. Why? Please tell me why. Please tell me why. Why? Oh, tell me why. Please tell me why. I did not know you. It's I do not know you now. It's I still try to burn brightly. I spent too much time getting scared and turning tail. It's all those signs on 95 trying not to meet your eye. I said, slow down, love, please stop the ride. Please stop the ride. I'd forgotten about that for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That's a newer song
I like playing this.
that we haven't done in a little while.
I still think that's a keeper.
Yeah. Beth wants to hear Rage.
Rage can be arranged.
Arranged rage is appropriate rage. I think we are entering the drop C portion of the set.
Oh, Kristen. I was having a great hair day. I'm
You
not
still
sure.
are.
Am I? Is it still
Yeah.
okay? Is it flowing properly?
I mean, we don't have the fan on, so it's not
Oh yeah.
moving.
Could you just like help? Thank you. Yeah. Do this. Just pretend. You just hold it out like that. Like. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's like a flying puppy dog. Okay.
Oh, what's that one?
It's got the rage in it. This is the way it's going down, rage and rape and rhetoric. Got to the rage too soon. I can't believe this is the way it's going down. Glass houses on the ground and stones thrown all around. The only way that can play out is on a flat earth. On a round world, it's bound to come around again. Bound to come around again. Can't believe this is the way it's going down, rage and rape and rhetoric. But we monkeys like our vengeance quick. But you think it's justice, even when it's just us running around, round world. It's bound to come around again. 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 Spring will come. Spring will come. I can't believe this is is the way it's still played today. White man jumps and black man pays, and one man trumps all the sense around the world today. Whether with his Texas or whether Mississippi drowns today, I see someone serving up a toast, drunk and thinking, seeking sense, but you just have to go and do the math. Bound to come around again. It's bound to come around again. It's bound to come around again. It's bound to come around again. Spring will come. Bound to come around again. Spring will come. Bound to come around again. Spring will come. It's bound to come around again. Spring will come. I can't believe 2216, the Cold War's back, but it's just a meme. The oil's cheap and the sun is bright. It's a February spring. It's bound to come around again. 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 Spring will come. It's bound to come around again. Spring will come. It's bound to come around again. Spring will come. It's bound to come around again. Spring will come. Oh, did I go too far? Was it all too much? Grr.
That's good to get in. My arm's feeling better. I got my booster shot Sunday. And I got a little bit of sore arm. It's like still a little bit. It's okay though. It's good. So I'm just gonna be a chicken here for a second. Move it around, yeah. Good. Get the things. Protect yourself and others.
My relationship with aging is complicated. You know I plan to stay 19 forever. The careless, harmless flirting for an uncaring world. And at 19 I may be too young, but then again I've always been too young. You say I got so much growing up to do. Well, I say never. You know that I never wanted to. You say maybe just an inch or two. Well, I say never. You know that I will never do. You know we all were artists, so careful with our eyes. You know we all were lovers, so careless with our hearts. Though I love to watch you sleep, it's flattering to see you spill yourself so near to me, and I lean in. I love to watch you sway. You sway away from me. It's flattering just to be here. The morning marches in, bedside kicking in my head with every talk. Would you not talk? And I lean in. Morning sun, you know it leaps up oh so high, but I will be the one your lips untouched. Though we all were artists, so careful with our eyes. Though we all were lovers, so careless with our hearts. Though I was never harmless, and you were never wrong. No, I was never heartless, and I never meant no harm. Some days I don't plan to see 49. The careless, harmless flirting leads to harm. And too old maybe, but then again, baby, you know it's better than being too young. You know your dance is torture. Every twisting left, I'm left right out. I lean in, I love to breathe you in as you breathe out. But your breathing's burning in you. It's the only thing that's ever burning in you. Oh, we all were artists, so careful with our eyes. Oh, we all were lovers, so careless with our hearts. Oh, we all were artists, so careless with our hearts. Let's not romanticize, we were careless with our thighs. And though I was never harmless, and you were never wrong. No, you were never wrong, you were never wrong with your goodbyes.
There's a song called Harm. That's a more than 20-year-old song.
Thanks, Jack. Drop C tuning is a delicate endeavor. One might argue I should just play one of the baritones. But I like this.
Can't do that without Heather.
It's in the lack of tone. It's hard to find the ones you've missed. It's in the lack of color. It's hard to find the one you've missed. It's in the resignation. It's hard to find the one you've missed. It's in the changes and the spaces. You find you'll lose the ones you've missed. You had to set his face on fire to call for the sin of missing classes. You find you'll lose the ones you've missed. It's in the eyes of those who still insist. You find you'll lose the one you've missed. It's in the bruises on her wrist. You find you'll lose the ones you've missed. It's in the eyes of disbelieving mothers. You'll see the fate of those you've missed. You had to set his house on fire to call for help. saw the lack of tone and color. You see the fate of those you've missed. I saw the resignation and the bruises. You see the fate of those you've missed. She insisted she was to blame for all of this. You see the fate of those you've missed. And I screamed at all your disbelieving mothers. And then we lost the one we missed. You had to set yourself on fire to call for help. Let's get out of this crazy tune.
Okay. That's a song called Negative Space that we also don't play that often. Partially because of the tuning. Partially it's a downer. Was it good? It's good. Good downer. It's on the Cicada album. Perhaps while we're taking a tuning break, we can take a memory break. See what we were doing on this day in various years.
What?
Last year, on this day, I was recording with Artem's recording engineering class at Community College of Baltimore County. It was like one of the first indoor things that I had done
Good
in a
mask.
while. It was fine.
Is it a Robin Stern mask?
It is a Robin Stern mask. As you can see, they had like every other seat taped off there. I think there were only like 4 students there in person, and then some students were virtual. So they learned how to record cello. I'm doing that again on Monday. I do that every semester. In 2017, on this day, we were in North Carolina at Jamie's house.
Is that Hermione?
It is Hermione, yeah.
Eee.
And we were practicing. In 20...
Was that the year we showed up at her door and we're like, we need duct tape, surgical tape,
Yes,
and bourbon?
I think that was... Heather's djembe head had broken. I think there was other stuff gone awry. In 2016, it was right after the 2016 election, and everyone was like, ah.
How were they again?
Ah.
Oh.
And my classical trio played at Dulles Airport, and it was actually really, really nice. Like, people clearly needed it. They were just, walking by on their flights. It was very rewarding.
Was I there for that?
You were not.
I feel like I remember taking photographs of you at Dulles Airport at some point with a cello gig. But maybe I'm just making
Shell's
that up.
husband
one
took
of my
photos
other
of us
one
there.
of my other cello
Yeah.
wives. Oh boy.
And yeah, okay, 2014, you had a hammer dulcimer player at your T-Volve open mic, and I don't remember who that was.
That was his last in-person performance. He died.
Oh, shoot.
He died 2 months later.
Oh. I didn't mean to bring up a sad memory. Do you remember his name? No? Okay.
You're
Oh,
making
sorry.
it worse.
Sorry. Well, R.I.P. Awesome hammer dulcimer player. And yeah, we showed this. That was 2013 NERFA, and that was 2012 NERFA, and this was 2011 NERFA when we actually played. I think that was our first one.
That was
Katie
our first one,
Graybill
yeah.
took that photo.
We were,
the audience.
yeah, we had been sort of not doing it for years, and then we were finally a DJ showcase or something like that, and so officially invited. We're like vampires. We tend to go places where we're actually invited, and if we're not invited, we tend not to step across the threshold.
In 2009, we played. You guys played.
What
it was
is
before. That was at the Quarter. That was a 98
right,
Rock.
I knew that.
Noise in the Basement show.
They had the shows at the Quarter for like a hot second, and that was a cool venue. It was low slung and
Yep.
neat and weird. Good parking.
That was before I had the electric cello, and I did not feel that I could rock out on the acoustic.
And so what year
in
was
that
that?
environment? 2009.
2009. Okay. So see, yeah, before my carbon fiber.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 2006. It's Chelsea and Bo
in Richmond, Virginia. That was a Korean restaurant that had live music. I think, I might be wrong because that place had a lot of mirrors. Maybe I don't remember.
And I had to also include this picture from 2006 because it is the cutest picture ever in ilyAIMY history. Heather covered in kittens.
Yeah, so we all artists and stuff, and artists are moody, and Heather is no exception. And the surefire way that I've discovered for any, and I bet this works for almost anyone who's not actually actively allergic to cats, and it might actually work for people who are allergic to cats too. If you cover them with kittens, they're gonna feel better. So mark out the places, like we know a place in North Carolina, we know a place in Richmond, we know a place in in Connecticut. Find the places that will let you take all their kittens and pile them on someone, because that's an important. If they're having a bad day, there can sometimes be only one way out. Yeah.
Okay, two more. 2005. This was Desert Rain in Danielson, Connecticut.
Oh wow, that's where we met.
White Rose Confession?
Before White Rose Confession existed.
Yeah.
That's where we met Mike.
Mike? Okay.
Yeah. We were at an open mic. And they came up to us, and I think we made friends there. Or maybe they went with us for that open mic or something like that. I don't remember. But I feel like that may be where we met them.
Okay. And then 2003, you were in Chicago
Tim
with
and his
Tim.
pug.
I don't
It's not a
know
pug.
Tim.
Tim and his little dog.
Yeah.
And his little dog too.
So
That's
anyway,
an old Heather friend.
that is,
Tim, not the dog.
yeah,
Yeah.
on this day in ilyAIMY history. Bum, bum, bum.
Thank you for putting that together. Like I said, I was getting a little moody. That helped.
Hey, Lacey, yes, everyone should have emergency kitten coverage.
I don't know that I'd want to die in Baltimore kittens. I feel like, kittens aren't the same everywhere. I like my town a lot, but I feel like Baltimore kittens might have crabs. Crabby kittens. Cratons.
I would just like to point out that Prince was a street
Okay,
cat before he
very
came
true.
to us.
Very true.
He did not have fleas.
Or
we were
crabs.
amazed. Or crabs.
Yeah, well, he's too big for those sorts of things. I think that when you get to be a certain size cat, you just beat them off and slap them around. Like, flea, I want to take out your fleas. I think that's what a lot of the yowling was late at night back then, was him fighting, because our fleas in Baltimore are quite large too, because they've grown up in size alongside the rats. It's been kind of a evolution kind of thing, is my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Gotcha. Do you have
I've
a
got a
plan?
couple
Do you have a
songs
plan? Okay.
Man, I wonder what Tracy thought was a good band name.
Scrappy Kittens?
Scrappy. Ooh, the Scrappy Kittens. Thanks, Hopkins. Okay, you put this on here. I'm not sure that we can pull it off without a drummer, but
We've done it before. I have faith.
I've been searching the mirror, and every day there's a new face, a little older than the old face. You are not welcome here, and every day I use a new tool, a little sharper than the old tool, 'cause scratch the surface doesn't cut it. You are not welcome here, you think the feeling was familiar, with common cause could come an instinct, but you just don't seem to get it. Not welcome here. with your children in tow, committing crimes of omission, are not welcome here. Starved on redaction, deck bone fat on the fiction, still hungry for action, are not welcome here. And now you come to convince me, or at the very least to judge me. I say you in what army are not welcome here. You are not welcome here. Now you come to the table, I pretend that you listen, but it's clear that you're wounded. We both know how this ends. 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 Still searching the mirror, and every day it's still a new face, a little older than the old face. And every day I use a new tool, but I'm using the same fools. I'm losing the same wars. So I draw you all close to me. I need to keep you close to me. I need to keep you closer still. Closer still. Closer still. Closer still. You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here. Come to the table, I'll pretend that you listen, but it's clear that you're wounded. Both know how this ends. We both know how this ends. We both know how this ends. We both know how this ends.
I mean, it's always better with a drummer. So you think you got like one more in ya? Hopefully you've got one more in you. Thank you for sticking with us on another Wednesday.
Baltimore kittens. Meow! Baltimore kittens. And I got little stubby tails. Oh, we are ripping you asunder with Baltimore claws and Baltimore teeth, my friends. Baltimore kittens.
That's for Halloween next year when we play the
we're gonna be
benefit
the Baltimore
for Barks.
kittens. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna flip through some things here just to see
Okay.
if there's anything that
We're just gonna
inspires.
see.
I dreamt all where the shut is. Gene Strutting is the best new word, and if you are wine, then I must be turpentine. It's like Dylan covering all of my songs.
Thanks.
Oh, never give them a time to think. Saying, they're all insane. He's covering Tom Waits now.
Quick, before Rob turns into Bob Dylan.
Just have some faith. Just fast, just pray. Come you masters of love. Sorry, that's Dylan covering Dylan.
We have a request for Natural 20.
That'd be
We
a
could
good
just
way-
do that.
That'd be a smart
Thank
way
you,
to
Beth.
go.
Thank you for saving us.
Good Lord,
Whew.
Beth, thank God. Otherwise, it's like. Well, you can tell by the way I use my water. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
We don't even do that. So don't even pretend.
It's all right. It's okay. You look the other way. Sorry, this is how Susan is gonna like finally get in the car, drive all the way to Baltimore, pound on the door, knock down the door, come in, and be like, "Where's your husband?" She's gonna come storming down here, punch me in the face, and then go driving back to St. Louis, like in under 32 hours.
Yeah.
I think is the way. Like, sorry. Okay.
How did I get so lucky?
Oh, now you're saying it sarcastically. Oh, you're still doing Dylan voice.
Yeah.
All my friends all say, that's funny. It's a song. Okay, sorry. Did Carrie scold me yet?
Not yet, but she'll probably pop in there.
Yeah, okay.
It's almost time for the Bob Dylan Christmas album. If you want something
Good Lord,
like
no.
that.
Stop now. Tell you about them blue and red, white, and green. Beth Riley, thank you very much. You sort of saved us here. Kristen did actually write a set list. I'm a terrible husband.
played
I don't
most
stick-
of it,
I did
so
play most
it's
of
okay.
it. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You can have dessert.
Oh,
I don't have dessert. Just some
I'm gonna
Halloween
eat
candy.
some Heather muffins.
Oh yeah.
That's not a metaphor. So yeah, next week is Heather and I 20-year anniversary. We've outlasted almost all of our friends' marriages, which is just terrifying. I do want to say a very big thank you to Carrie, who's been our our very tolerant Twitch moderator for like so long, and that's been a lovely thing. Thank you. And Lacey, while I've got you here, playing a number of songs that you yourself have covered in part, at least, I do want to say again, like how much that meant to me that you and Joey did like the Rob mashup song and even play it out of the blue sometimes, and it just blows my mind. Music has been this grand thing keeping me sane for a long time, and I'm so grateful that it reaches out to anyone else. This weekend I get to present Emily Hall and Deacon Traps in Alexandria, Virginia, and I'm excited about that because Emily just does this beautiful, like, I'm just not a warm, fuzzy. I'm totally warm and fuzzy. When it comes to music, I don't have a lot of warm, fuzzy in me. And Emily does warm and fuzzy in a way that I really like. And so, if you're not doing anything and you happen to be down at Alexandria, focusmusic.org, you'll have a familiar face in me. And then NERF is going on this weekend. It's all virtual. So if you ever wanted to learn for yourself what the inside sausage is like of folk music, that's quite the conference. But there's also a lot of it's fantastic music. It's hours and hours and hours and hours of great music. We've got a couple things coming up in the way of in-person shows, including the one at the winery in Mount Airy. And next month or next week is Heather and I doing 20-year anniversary shows, both with the Live from the Lair, so 1 week from today, and then also she's going to join me at the Spring, which is going to be a really, really cool show. It's an open mic, so you never quite know what you're going to get, but you're going to get me and Heather, and that's pretty good. And
I think you're going to get me and someone else.
2/3 of Lulu's Fate, right?
I think so.
And on top of that, my featured artist is Mark Muleman Massey, who is just this amazing blues player. And it's going to bring me this kind of like really weird full circle kind of thing. Because I've had a couple of the features that I'd had to cancel come back and get to present them. This is the first feature that I'd had pre-COVID. Well, I guess and a PS actually. But he was one of the last features that I'd had pre-COVID. He left Maryland at the beginning of March, right after playing my thing, went home to Mississippi, caught COVID, really, really came away with some horror stories, which I think was frankly helpful for his community to hear, because in Mississippi they weren't hearing a lot about COVID. Has recovered over the past year and a half and is coming back and playing for us. And what's neat about this, I'll wrap this up soon. I'm just babbling. I'm not babbling. At the Sandy Spring Museum right now, the paintings that are on the wall are all paintings done by people who painted in order to deal with being in prison or being incarcerated, or in the process of dealing with having been incarcerated. And the paintings are gorgeous. And it was weird. I was listening to one of the art directors wandering around, and she was going around, and she's like, I come through this, and it made me totally rethink what it meant to have a bad day. And I realized that I'd never had a bad day, like realizing what these people have gone through and what inspired this artwork. I've never had a bad day. And I think about that. I have to walk through here when I think that things are not going my way, and I have to come here and reset my she had to reset her level, you know? So anyways, Mark Muleman Massey picked up the blues as a way to deal with incarceration. And so that's sort of an interesting 360-degree full-out art piece. You got the art on the walls, you get the writing on the walls, literally, and you've got his music coming together. And so Tuesday's going to be an interesting day.
This Tuesday, there is a live stream on the Rob's Open Mic channels.
And Twitch, where you're at.
Yeah.
Well, I've said enough about that.
Let's play a happy song.
Woman, she likes to tug on my beard. She says it helps keep a handle on me. And I can see that as long as she's gentle, I am a delicate thing. I only like the rough and tumble when it's time to come and level up for the occasion. So I'd say that when I need some direction, my woman, she can tug hard on my beard. I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? My friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life I kissed the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. My woman, she likes to drive. My woman, she likes the sci-fi. My woman drove up in 685 and down 29 to see Star Wars 8 or 9 times. But my woman, she's got her rage. She's got opinions on lanes and ran porgs. Blasted past soccer moms and swerving husbands, and we were screaming, that's not how the Force works! And I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? And my friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, in life I kissed the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. My woman, she's independent, kind of worried about singing. My woman, when she finally hears it, she's either gonna love it or she's gonna hate it. And if she hates it, no one else will ever hear this. Maybe if I gave her a solo. Not one with those pit spots, so she hates one with her bow. Oh. So by way of preemptive apology for accepted song forms with possessive terminology, here we go with Kristen Jones on the cello. Yeah. She just likes board games. No RPGs, no PC games, no TV sports, no psychodrama, well, Scrabble, yes, paranoia, no. She don't even care about Fallout 4. She just don't play those games. I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? My friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kiss the dice. I rolled a natural 20. I rolled a natural 20.
That was like the William Shatner and Bob Dylan breakdown at the end.
Happened.
Wow.
Yeah. How'd I get so lucky? I am no man. Yeah. Shit. Feels good. Natural 20. Yeah, cha-cha-cha-cha. I've been getting in my head about the kiwi up there. I just want to dance with the kiwi all day. I want to dance with my kiwi all day. Dance with my kiwi all day. Hey, hey.
Thank you for joining us for another weird Wednesday.
Where's my camera?
Where is your camera? Oh, yeah.
I'm a kiwi. Kiwi. It sucks when you realize right at the very end there, like 4 brand new people tuned in. And all they're getting is the Kiwi party. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of yet another Live from the Lair. Thank you so much for joining us. We're ilyAIMY. If you got anything you can throw in that tip bucket, paypal.me/ilyAIMY or Venmo Daily Tips. We really appreciate that.
You are contributing to the new speaker fund this week. Bum, bum, bum.
Baby, I told you, I'll pay for them. It's fine. Shit. Anyways, thank you so very, very much, and I hope to see you again soon. Good night.